craft lovers, it's G here, and I'm here today with more of my favorite special editions of 2025. So I'm going to disclaim this before I start. I just recovered from the flu, and so there is a lozenge in my mouth because the coughs I get due to the residue are ugly. But I also need to make sure that I do film and post some content pretty soon, because I essentially this week made a failed vlog that I don't think I'm gonna post. I did a writing vlog and I was so excited about it. It was for the 3-day 30K challenge, and I was so excited to post it, but due to the fact that I was unwell, the footage was just not doing it. I was being a little bit nonsensical. The footage is a painful watch, and so I've decided that, you know, maybe next time I will do the vlog, providing that I am not unwell. So instead, what I've got for my channel is a best special editions video. I promise, guys, I promise. I do want to post writing content, especially because today I finally learned how to outline a book, like, pretty well, so it'll eventually come, I promise. But I am filming this video as soon as possible to make up for the fact that the writing content that I did initially want to post was not up to scratch, and it's just going to be too painful for me to edit, and I think it's going to be painful for everyone to watch, because literally it is the evolution of me getting sick and then getting even more sick, and then more sick, and then more sick. Here, on the other hand, we get to talk about fun things that don't have to do with this as much. I'm so excited to share these sets today. In fact, speaking of scrapped video ideas, well, this one was not necessarily intentionally scrapped. It was lost because I lost a memory card that featured an unboxing on it, and that was my drunk Faecrate unboxing. At this point, I've just had to accept that I don't think I'm gonna find it for a very long time. So the sets that I talked about in that unboxing video will be featured in this video today, and I'm so excited to share them with you because I've been waiting to talk about these sets on my channel for the longest time. And some of these other book sets you've seen in unboxing videos before, maybe hauls, I'm actually not sure. No, none of these have appeared in a book haul yet as I am filming this right now, and probably as I will be posting it as well. Also want to let you know that just because a very beautiful special edition does not make this video, it does not mean that I don't consider it one of my favorites. In fact, I plan to do multiple videos in this series talking about all the favorite special editions I've received this year, because I keep on receiving special editions because I keep on getting them. I may as well make content out of it, you know? I've got 10 sets to share with you guys today. Cannot wait. And before we proceed with this video today, be sure to hit the subscribe button if you want to see more content like this in the future. According to my YouTube analytics, majority of you guys who watch my channel on a regular basis aren't subscribed. So if you want to help a girl out, please make sure to hit that button. Additional ways to help me out, please like this video and follow author Gianna Jones on TikTok and Instagram for more bookish content. I deeply appreciate all the support that I've been given so far, but yeah, those are just some additional ways to support me if you want to. Anyway, without further ado, let's proceed with the video. I'm actually going to start off with a Faecrate set. I actually have 4 Faecrate sets that I'm going to share in this video. I love Faecrate Opus sets. They are amazing. I love that every single one of them comes in a slipcase. Actually, majority of them come in slipcases. The Opus books that are continuations to series or are reprints from previous book boxes, they don't have box sets, but one-off special edition sets do get box sets, and I appreciate that. So we got the Rulebreaker series by J. Wilder. Now, I was initially motivated to get the series because J. Wilder was initially slated to come to Babe, and unfortunately they did cancel. They might come in the future, who knows? But I was very intrigued by the series nonetheless. I really love the very beautiful art, and yeah, I was very tempted to get these books because I think that the set and the aesthetics just look very pretty. There's a quote on here that says, "You don't wear anyone's number, just mine." Ooh, possessive. And then we've got some very pretty colors here. We take the books out and they look pretty! Oh my goodness, I'm actually really happy that I wore black for this reason, so I could just like show you these beautiful covers and let them pop on me while I do this. I need to show you these pages. I went absolutely wild for these books when I was drunk. It was a very fun unboxing. We got the pages here. I really love that page printing. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love the colors as well. Like, Interesting color combination. We're going with like the cooler hues. I think it makes sense considering that this is an ice hockey romance series. Yeah, I don't know. I just think that the cooler hues is just something different. I feel like when it comes to contemporary romance color blocking, we usually get like maybe a blue and a pink and a green and like all these different colors and stuff, but we've got like very cool colors here to kind of suit the whole hockey aesthetic. And yeah, I dig it. So the first book in the series, I believe this is the first book. Yes, it is the first book. Rule number 5. So we've got some abs there. We've got some little trinkets. In fact, what definitely intrigued me about the naked hardback is the little things we've got here. I mean, so gorgeous, and they are foiled as well. Yeah, this is definitely my favorite feature. I think that this right here, the naked hardback, definitely stunning. We got a book, we got a hockey stick, a puck, a jersey, a ticket, and all that good stuff. And then we've got some end page art as well. It's gorgeous. They're going to see Hamilton. Oh yeah, there was a Hamilton ticket on here. Yeah, it was a Hamilton ticket. And then is there any more? Okay, same end page art, but still really cool. And then I believe this first book is signed. Yes, there we go. It is signed. So even though I didn't get to meet Jay Wilder at Babe, I was planning to actually pre-order their other series at Babe. They write like some sort of romantic suspense series. I was planning to pre-order that one, but I was planning to read this one before Babe, and then I found out that I didn't find out that they canceled. I just saw that their name was removed from the list, and then I was like, oh, well, okay. Well, I have the set. It is gorgeous, and I have no complaints. Let's look at book 2. Book 2 is Rules of the Game. I really love this color, and once again, we've got things that surround them. Very beautiful illustration between these two characters. Very beautiful pages. Ooh, gorgeous end page art. Oh, it's so cozy. This is perfect for this weather. Well, at least the weather where I am in Sydney, Australia. And then here we've got more foiling, more very gorgeous illustrations of like some little things, little knickknacks. Ooh, we got an engagement ring. Okay, okay. I think it's an engagement ring. I mean, what else could it be? A volleyball. We've got some pizza. We've got like a little tally board there. Yeah, I think that that is really cute. So, yes, all these books are signed. Get it. Oh, this is such a pretty set. I actually have not looked at the set since that unboxing, and that unboxing was a while ago. A big reason why I've been refraining from even looking at those sets is because I kind of don't want to relive just how much of a failure that was. Nope. Okay. All my lozenges fading. I need to get a new one. Let's see if we can finish this. So then we've got the third one in the series, and I love this cover. I love these 3. They look so cool. We got Rules of Our Own. I love this color as well. I think that this is a very gorgeous color. It's a gorgeous cover. I love her dress so much. I just love how they all look together. I don't know, it just looks very classy. They just look very gorgeous, very classy. Oh, look at them. This is a Christmas scene between them all. Oh, that's gorgeous. And then we've got this. I think this is my favorite naked hardback. I think this is my favorite cover design as well. I think my favorite book in the set for sure. I think that is gorgeous. I think that the gold foiling goes very well with this color. I love that we've got a glass of wine there. We've got some keys. We've got some pancakes, some body wash, and 2 jerseys and stuff like that. And of course, to top it all off, we've got a signature from the author. Overall, a very nice set. I think that this set was a great way to start off. Very light way to start off because we got some darker sets coming. Even though I thought I would feel embarrassment like looking at this set after the Drunk Faecrate unboxing, you know what? I feel very much comforted right now. Like, this is gorgeous. And the next beautiful set that I have to show off today is my very beautiful God Killer set. This is a series by Hannah Kanner. I think this series might actually have a different name, but the first book is God Killer, second book is Sunbringer, and the third book, Faithbreaker. And these are just gorgeous. So this set is from Illumicrate. It has taken me a few years to collect it. God Killer, I believe, was my second book pick of the month from Illumicrate. When I heard that this was going to be in the box, I knew that I had to renew immediately, and I'm so happy that I jumped onto it. The second book sold out so quickly on the Illumicrate shop, so I'm actually very lucky that I have this because so many people are looking for this very beautiful special edition. Then Faithbreaker, I believe, might still be on the Illumicrate shop, but that's because a lot of people missed out on the second book, so there's that. I'm going to show you all 3 of them. Yes, yes. Once again, I'm really happy I wore black for this reason, so you guys can see just how beautiful these stand out. Oh, they're so colorful, they're so lovely. I really need you guys to get a load of these page designs. All of them are gorgeous together. They're so beautiful. I'm gonna go through these books individually. So yes, we got God Killer. So I actually prefer this colorway over the original, thankfully. I think the one book that I did not prefer the colorway over the original was the second book, because the second book had like a very nice like greeny blue as the original, but we technically got that for book 3, so I'm pretty content there. But this one is absolutely gorgeous. I actually initially considered pre-ordering the Waterstones edition because the Waterstones edition was gorgeous, but this one just so happened to be prettier in my personal opinion. I just loved the colorway better for this one. Yeah, overall I couldn't be happier. We've got these very beautiful foiled leaves and a signature from the author, and then we've got some character art on the naked hardback. I loved this book. I read this book a few years ago. It was an excellent fantasy tale about found family. Loved the dynamic between all the characters, high stakes and all that stuff. It definitely made me feel things. I need to continue on though because it has been a few years. I probably need to reread this book though because I need a refresher for sure. And then we have Sunbringer. Gorgeous cover. Once again, as I mentioned, I liked the original colorway, but I do not mind this one, especially because the pages are also very gorgeous. Yeah, I think the pink goes pretty well. The pinks and the purples and stuff, still very gorgeous, and I think that it goes excellently with the other colors in the rest of the set. And then once again, we've got a foiled end page with a signature from the author, and then we've got some more character art. I think that the character art looks cool on this one. It is a little bit underwhelming compared to the first. It's cool. We've got like, you know, a character there, but I do like the illustration on the first one. And then finally we've got a Faecrate, which is a very gorgeous cover, very gorgeous colorway, and then very gorgeous pages as well. Once again, we've got foiled end page art. And then we've got, oh, I love this illustration. Okay, I for some reason am underwhelmed by the second book illustration, and yeah, you know, when I saw the colorway of the second book I was like, meh, you know, but it's like books 1 and 3 just like slap really hard for me. Like, look at that. That is gorgeous. That is so gorgeous. Oh my goodness, like that is incredible. I am so impressed by this set. I think that Illumicrate did an excellent job, and even though sometimes I'm one for instant gratification, good things come to those who wait. I waited a few years for this series to be completed, and it's complete, and it's absolutely gorgeous. And the next beautiful special edition set that I have to mention in this video today just so happens to be a special edition set of standalones. I've got 2 standalones here from the same author, Pam Godwin. First one here is Dark Notes, and then the second one here is Sea of Ruin. I'm actually gonna turn my brightness down a little bit. There we go. So you guys can see. Oh, look at that foiling. Now, my one gripe, it actually has nothing to do with these 2 books in particular, but Bookish and Spice, I love Bookish and Spice, and I'm shouting them out here. They did a Pam Godwin book previously, but I kind of just wish that they did a matching dust jacket for that book, because I would love to have the entire Pam Godwin collection with these aesthetically pleasing designs. Like, these books, I don't believe they have anything to do with each other. Maybe I could be wrong, but I would just kind of like to see that. But Beneath the Burn, which was another book that they did from them previously, unfortunately has a completely different design. And I mean, it's an okay design. It just, if you're gonna do a set of standalones from the same author, then you may as well, you know? I'm actually gonna show off Sea of Ruin first. So the art prints that I received for these books, that actually shocked me so much. I've got this very gorgeous design. This is actually my favorite design of Sea of Ruin so far. This one, and there is another book box. I think they're known as Blush Book Box. They're doing a rare exclusive edition of Sea of Ruin, and it has like fan art on the front. And so yeah, I really wanted that one as well. So I actually pre-ordered that one for rare. But this one is absolutely gorgeous. I pre-ordered this one before I even saw the rare one. I've seen a few editions, special editions of this book, and I've always kind of liked the original cover better than these special editions. And then I saw this special edition, I was like, you know what? I will take that one. That one is very pretty. I kind of just wanted the original cover to come in hardback, but you know, that's okay because there are so many special editions of this book coming out all of a sudden. And then there's a quote on the back that says, "Love prevailed not in the windless calm of life, but in the ruin." And then we've got some end page art of these characters. Very gorgeous stuff. Then, oh, okay, this is a great feature. So, I mean, I'm gonna actually show the end page art on the side as well, quickly. before I continue. I'm going to show you this reverse dust jacket. So this reverse dust jacket has all 3 of our main characters, and I very much really like this design. I think that it's gorgeous. So I'm just going to put this to the side and then show you the Nike. This Nike is gorgeous. In fact, this set, I'd have to say, the Nikes really carry it. I love the covers. I think that the covers, the dust jackets are very good, but the Nikes honestly carry the set. This is gorgeous. Oh, like, look at that. Oh, the feel of it is amazing. Like, the way that it's been pressed on. This is kind of like imitation leather bound. It's just so pretty. It looks like one of those expensive vintage journals or a classic bound novel. Love this one. I think that this is very pretty. And then we've got some spine beauty there as well. Sea of Ruin. Overall, very beautiful special edition. But I need to show you Dark Notes. I love this naked hardback, but I prefer the Dark Notes naked hardback. So here we've got Dark Notes, and this is a very gorgeous cover. Like, I really appreciate this cover. I've actually seen a few special editions of Dark Notes, and I don't know if I've ever really liked every special edition of Dark Notes, but I like this one. I think that this one looks very pretty. And then we've got some gorgeous page printing there. I really love this page printing. I actually prefer this page printing over the one that we just saw. And then we've got these two here, looking all gorgeous. I think the back end page has not safe for work art. Yes, it does. It has not safe for work art. Maybe I will give you the sauce, but just slightly. Yes, she's on a piano. Gorgeous illustration of these two. I think it makes a perfect contrast to the reverse dust jacket of Sea of Ruin. Sea of Ruin's reverse dust jacket is very vivid, very colorful. This one is quite the opposite. It is very muted. They are colored here, but everything else around them is completely muted. Now, this naked hardback is gorgeous. Now, I am a big fan of roses personally, so this one really speaks to me. It is so stunning. And then we got musical notes around as well. And then we've got the spine that says Dark Notes. I love the patterning here. This is everything. It is so beautiful. So many beautiful Bookish and Spice sets. In fact, there was another one that almost made this video, you know, the one right behind me, but I am considering presenting the companion book with that one, so you have to stay tuned for when I talk about that. But yeah, overall, gorgeous. Bookish and Spice are doing an excellent job with these books, and I couldn't be happier with this set. I think that this set is definitely going to be one of the best sets that they've ever done. I think that the naked hardbacks have got to be the best naked hardbacks, in my personal opinion. I really like the naked hardbacks of that set as well, but there's just something different about the texture of these ones, and so that is why I wanted to mention them today. And I can't wait to read these. I can't wait to meet Pam Godwin at Rare. I'm so excited. And now I'm going to move on to another beautiful Faecrate set, and that is A Deal with Demon by Katie Robert. This series I love. I've actually only read half of it. I got up to the Gargoyles Captive, I think. No, actually, jokes. I've read 4 books in this series. The only ones I have not read are The Succubus's Prize and The Demon's Queen. I don't know why The Demon's Bargain is labeled as book number 5, because technically it is a prequel. I have read that book and I really liked it. It was very fun. I'm not sure if I read it before I read The Kraken Sacrifice or afterwards, but I did read it around that time. I really love this box set design. I love these light pink roses. I think that it's gorgeous with like this mirror. Look at the back. Look at the back. Such a good design. I love it. Sometimes Faecrate like to put fan art on every single side of the box set, and I think that less is more with this one. I just love this floral design. I think the floral design looks very beautiful, and I'm really happy that they stuck to that. So I'm going to slide all of these out. Look at those pages. I'm going to drop that so I can show you guys just how pretty those pages are. Unfortunately, these books are really thin, so as much as the page printing is gorgeous, they don't pop out from afar, so I'm hoping that at least we can appreciate them here. The Dragon's Bride. I was actually thinking about this book this morning. I really enjoyed this one. I think that this one was very wholesome, very cute. This is gorgeous. I love the stained glass aesthetic. I think that this cover is magnificent. And let's check out the Nike. The Nike. Oh, check that Nike out. It's a pretty Nike. It's a very, very, very pretty Nike. Fear makes fools of us all. Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh, I love that. It's like slightly metallic. And yes, I would display them by the Nike if the dust jackets were not this pretty, but the dust jackets are this pretty. They do slap that hard, so there's that. I'm gonna try to just like put them in as we go along, just to speed up the cleanup process. Book number 2 in this series is my favorite book in this series, The Kraken Sacrifice. I love this book so much. I think about this book a lot. I read this book over a year ago. I think around, at this point, like 15 months ago, and it still lives in my mind rent-free. Like, I cannot stop thinking about it. I just love these two. Any book that deals with abandonment issues has a soft spot in my heart. So we got this very beautiful cover. Then we need to show you the Nike. Yes, and we show you that Nike. I love how blue it is. It's so gorgeous. When you're at rock bottom, sometimes the only thing to do is to keep digging. I read this before, but for some reason that's really speaking to me right now, because yesterday was feeling pretty low after I realized that my vlog footage could not be used. Third book in the series is The Gargoyle's Captive. Now, I have conflicting feelings about this book. I love that the protagonist's name is Grace, because you know, that's my legal name. But I did kind of struggle with just, I just feel like these characters needed to go to therapy. Like, I think they needed another 50 to 100 pages to resolve their issues. I don't know, I honestly just felt like they needed that. But overall, you know, pretty good story, pretty cool concept, and I love this cover. I think that this cover is gorgeous. It makes me want to reread it. But yeah, no, I think I might just have the same opinion of, like, you know, them just needing therapy, because I could see just how hurt both of them were. Like, I think it was just really difficult to read about two characters that were really hurt and just really needed some more time to heal, in my personal opinion though. But, you know, it's great that a book can make me feel that way. This is a very gorgeous naked hardback, and then we've got a quote on the back that says, "The fault lines in her soul are a perfect match for mine." Oh, that is so cute. Book number 4 in this series is The Succubus's Prize, and I think that this cover looks gorgeous as well. I mean, check out the red and the gold and all of that stuff. I think that these colors go very well with each other. I like how hot and spicy it's getting. You know what? I just realized, like, maybe the first 3 books are a little bit muted, and then as we keep going in the series, we're kind of like descending lower and lower and lower into the underworld. Then we've got some very spicy naked hardback. I mean spicy as in, like, no, it just looks hot and spicy. I don't know, just these colors just giving me chilly. How can love be a sin? Love can make you sin. Oh my goodness, I need to write something down right now about love being a driving force. Man, the things I pick up on when I'm currently drafting a gothic romance at the moment. You know, that's a little hint of inspiration. The Demon's Bargain, I really loved this one. This one was a very fun book. This is a very thin book. This is actually the thinnest book in the series. It's a small little novella, and I think that these two were just very fun. Just like reading about them was very fun. And then I'm gonna show you, okay, we got another spicy. This one looks a bit more Halloween though, because of the orange. And then here on the back of the book it says, "Emotions aren't intention, but they're the first seeds of action." I love these quotes so much. The ones that were selected are really cool. I'm really digging these designs once again. And then I've got the last one to show you. What am I doing? I think that flu brain is still kind of with me. I'm not gonna lie. And last but certainly not least, we got the Demon's Queen. And look how cute they look. Oh my goodness. I'm not gonna lie, I'm digging the polarity of them two so much. I really am. She looks like she's just like, oh, so cute. And then he looks like, sorry, my camera battery died in the middle of me talking about that. So she looks like smaller puppy and he looks like her guard dog. And it's adorable. Then we've got a darker aesthetic here. And then on the back of the book it says, "I truly am the monster she thinks." Of course you are. This character, I think his name is Azazel? Yeah, Azazel. He's here throughout the entire series. It's kind of cool because he finally gets his own book, and he finally gets his own girl. I think that they look very hot. I think they look like one of the hottest couples, for sure. But yes, don't talk to me or my lover ever again. I'm absolutely obsessed. I think this is a very beautiful set, and I can't wait to read the rest of the series because I've heard great things, but also I kind of really want to read The Demon's Queen because I need those guard dog vibes in my life. Next up, I want to talk about another 6-book series, and this one is by the Arcane Society. In fact, I've got 2 Arcane Society sets, and both are by the same author. I have Jamin Eve's Shadow Beast Shifters series. So the first book in the series initially was a Babe 2023 exclusive, which is rejected here. I need to show you all of these together before I proceed to show them off individually. But they decided to do a reprint for those who did not get that book. The original actually has different end page art, and overall I'm just really happy that I have the rest of the series because I've waited years for this, and it is finally here. Now I'm gonna put these books down and show you just how gorgeous this set is. I don't know why I'm so itchy all of a sudden. Okay, we got the first book here. This dust jacket was not part of the original special edition from Babe, but there was an option to purchase this dust jacket alongside the rest of the series. You could purchase this series without the dust jackets as well if you wanted to, but I decided to purchase it with the dust jackets because the dust jackets just so happen to be really beautiful. I honestly reckon the dust jacket set really enhances the look of the series. And then we've got some beautiful page art there. Then I need to show you. So this right here is the original end page art design for the exclusive. And then this right here is the beautiful naked hardback. Actually just the original cover design when we were doing the event exclusives. I'm really happy that the event exclusives they now do dust jackets for, because the ones that I received this year, oh my goodness, they're so pretty. Very gorgeous stuff. I'm not sure if, yeah, okay, the end page art is the same here. Overall, very pretty, very stunning. But then the other books in the set do not have the same kind of end page art. We got Reclaimed, which is book number 2. I love this beautiful dust jacket design. I think that the silver really pops out. And then we've got some beautiful page printing there as well. And then the end page art is just, you know, some sparkles, some stars. I like that. I think that that looks really cool. And then we've got a very beautiful Nakey. Gorgeous Nakey. Gorgeous, gorgeous Nakey. Book number 3, Reborn, which has some gorgeous bronze to go with the dark colors on the cover. Love that crown. And then beautiful page art once more. End pages are sparkles again. And then the Nakey. Ooh! Nakey. Some fire, some flame. Let's get it. Book number 4 in the series is Deserted, and this design is gorgeous. I love that gold in contrast with the black and blue. Oh, so pretty, so pretty. I'm also very much digging the feather aesthetic. Then we've got this once more. And then, ooh, I love this one. Okay, I love this Nakey. Kind of really digging the fact that we've got like a light yellow color here in contrast with the dark blue. Like, I think that that looks awesome. And then these feathers, oh, that's so gorgeous. Compelled is book number 5. Once more, we've got some beautiful foiling on the dust jacket. That is beautiful, beautiful. And then, once more, sparkles, sparkles everywhere, sparkles everywhere. Sparkles everywhere! Ooh, and I love this one. I love, love, love the pink foiling we have on Glamoured. It's so glamorous, am I right? Beautiful page art, once more. Sparkles. And finally, we got beautiful naked hardback with more sparkles, with sparkles everywhere. This set is very well done. I was so unsure as to whether or not they were gonna do the rest of the series, and I'm so glad the Arcane Society came through. Even though the rest of the set is not signed, I am so happy that I did pick the first book up at Babe 2023 and having the chance to meet Jamin for the first time there. I've now met them twice. The second time I got another book set signed by them, and I think that this is the perfect time to segue into that, considering that we're on the subject. So I have another Arcane Society exclusive edition set. It just so happens to be by Jamin Eve. And it also just so happens to be a Babe exclusive edition set. This is the Babe 2025 exclusive edition set of the Fallen Fae Gods series. Now, I thought that the set that I just showed you could not be topped. This one tops it. I love this set so much. Look at that art. These illustrations are gorgeous, and I need to show you the foiling on the back. Like, this is everything. Like, this is so pretty. Sorry that my lighting keeps on adjusting every single time I move. I genuinely cannot help it. I mean, sometimes I can turn my lighting down a little bit. I still need the lighting. Sometimes it just gets too bright. I'm sorry. It's the camera. And get a load of these pages. Just get a load of them. These are gorgeous. Yeah, gorgeous page printing. I love the colors. I love the illustrations and everything. So now I need to show you the Nikes as well. Oh, but before I do, we've got a gorgeous illustration here. Like, honestly, the Babe 2023 exclusives, they were good. They were good. But the Babe 2025 exclusives were on another level. This set and the Reigns of Shadows and Endings book 1, oh my goodness, on another level. So we've got gorgeous foiling there and an illustration of a dragon. Get it? Get it? And now let's have a peek at book number 2. We've got some more beautiful illustrations of these characters. And then finally, we've got a beautiful Nike with another dragon. Maybe the same one, I don't know. With some foiling. Absolutely impressive. I love the Arcane Society. I love getting their books. I love their special edition sets. I think that their quality is absolutely amazing. Oh, I forgot to show you guys the signature from Jamin. A very beautiful signature. If they decide to do this set eventually as a reprint, then they might change the end page art or they might do something different. Overall, I think that this is quite impressive. And yes, I did initially want to pick up the series because every single time I see Jamin write a new series, I want to pick it up. But this special edition set has got to be the best set I've seen of it so far. I mean, the original covers don't really grab me. They don't captivate me. These covers, however, really do. I would have to say that this set has got to be my favorite special edition set that I've received from the Arcane Society that was an exclusive edition. Have I received many of them? Like 3? When it came to Jamin Eve's other set that I just showed, I like them, but this set I think is my favorite out of the 2. I cannot wait to see what the Arcane Society come up with next. I mean, they've come up with so much more. We've got to talk about so much more as the year goes on, but they did a really good job with this one, and yeah, this one honestly is one of the best of the year. And the next beautiful special edition set I have to share in this video today is the beautiful Faecrate special edition set of Eternal Obsession. This one is gorgeous. This one is a vampiric romance. Here are the beautiful character art pieces. I think that the set looks really cool. Unfortunately, I think this is what happened. I do remember during the drunk unboxing, dropping the set at some point, and that's what happened. You know what? Funnily enough, Faecrate actually do not replace the hard cases because they actually exist for protective purposes when they are shipping. So even if I wanted to, unfortunately I couldn't get a replacement, but at least it's not completely destroyed. And at least I don't think it destroyed my books, so we're good there. We've got the first book here, Stalked by Seduction and Shadows, and then the second book here, Taken by Touch and Torment. And I think that this looks really cool. From what I heard, this was kind of a stalker romance in a way. There's some mafia in here, and the dude's got magical tattoos that do things, and yeah, it sounded very interesting. I'm not gonna lie, it did kind of give me a few similarities to my main character, and sometimes when I see fan art, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm seeing some resemblances, but not entirely. I think that the concept is really cool, and so that is why I decided that I really needed this set. Very gorgeous pages we got going on there. And let's look at the under features, shall we? Oh, okay, we've got some cool end page art with these two. I think that it might be the same on both. No, it's not the same on both sides. We got some over here too. I dig that. I like that we've got 2 variations. Oh, yep. Okay, I do remember now. Okay, now, I did not remember until this point. This terrified me during the drunk unboxing. Yeah, no, I can't look at this. When I was a child, I had a massive phobia of skulls. Now I'm okay for the most part, but that skull just kind of looked very, very creepy to me. And then here we've got Taken by Seduction and Torment. Once again, gorgeous pages, but then we've got, these are new characters. I'm like that completely caught me off guard when I was looking at them, when I was doing the drunk unboxing. Ooh, and then we've got these two, just like wearing lingerie and just being all casual and stuff. Okay, this is, creepy. It's very creepy. Oh boy, do not leave me in the dark after I look at that. Overall, it just sounded like a very fun series that I wanted to read. Now, personally, my favorite features of this set, pretty much everything but the naked hardbacks. I think that the naked hardbacks look very pretty. Just don't put me close to them, you know? Like, I love these covers. I think that the art on this set is gorgeous. I love the page art as well. I love the page art. I think that overall, it's such a gorgeous set, and I think that Faecrate did an excellent job with it. It definitely sounds like something that I would read. I'm definitely very much in a gothic romance state at the moment. Gothic romance is totally my thing, even though I have not read it in a while. It's just something that, you know, I also want to write eventually as well. I want to get really good at it, and I think that this series right here just might be an amazing inspiration because I've heard great things. And now I'm going to move on to a Bookish box set. A Bookish box set that I actually started collecting from the first monthly box onward. And that, my friends, is the Divine Between series. Very, very pretty. Look at those pages. Look at those pages, those spines. I don't know how to display these. Like, I love the spines, but I love the pages, but I love the pages, but I love the spines. I don't know. This is what I need to do. I need to fan them out. I need to fan them out. There you go. You guys can see that? Hopefully. I know that the shine can be quite dominant. I love the colors on the set. And all of them are naked hardbacks. All of them are nakies. Okay, I'm gonna drop them. Ugh. Yeah, all of them are big boys. Now, I personally love Gemlincy, and Gemlincy did an excellent job with this page art. That's gorgeous. I think it might be the same page art on both sides. Yes, it is. I love the florals. I think that they did an excellent job there. The original cover has florals, and so yeah, I was a little conflicted as to like whether or not I wanted the original cover or not. I still like the original cover, and I think I do want the original cover at some point, but I'm really pleased with this page art. And then we have a signature from the author. And yeah, wow, this book is thick. Had this one for years at this point. And then we've got the second book here, Between Despair and Hope. And we've got some beautiful blue foiling. Oh, on the back it says, Real Mine Emma. Oh, that's cute. Page design on point. Ooh. Check them out. I don't know who these characters are, but I think that they're the side characters, maybe? Oh, yep, there's a tip in here that is, like, not safe for work, so I'm not going to show that. But we've got another signature. Couldn't be happier with that. And then finally, we've got the third book, Between Fear and Favor. And then, once more, a gorgeous page. A gorgeous, gorgeous foiling. On the back of the book, it says, What is love to a god? I'm gonna show you guys this beautiful page art with these characters. I think that that looks really cool. And then once again, we've got Jess signing the books, and all of them are in silver Sharpie. Very impressive, very consistent, especially for like the last few years, you know? Honestly, as soon as I took the third book out of the box, I knew. I'm like, I'm filming this video and I'm adding this set to this video. Like, I need to show this set off immediately. I've waited years to show this set off, and I can finally show it off. Sorry, it's just so shiny. It's easy to miss through the shine. Absolutely gorgeous. What does the back of book 1 say? My fire, my flame, my heart. Ah! Stop it. The second last special edition set I'm going to show off in this video today is the Maze of Shadows set by Faecrate. It is such a bright, vivid set. Very, very gorgeous. The art on the set is stunning. And then here are the spines. The spines are actually my least favorite part of the set. The spines on the dust jackets, that is. I need to show you the rest of the set because look at those pages. Those pages are gorgeous. In fact, before I did the thumbnail, I had to flip this set over because I was displaying them pages out initially. But I decided for the thumbnail I was going to put them spines out in case you guys wanted to get a little teaser of what sets were going to be featured in this video. So there's that. I need to show you guys just how beautiful these books look. So hopefully I can like spread them out. There we go. Check that out. Look at them together. Oh, they look magnificent. Unseelie Prince is book number 1, and it is gorgeous. I'm loving the blues, the greens, the night. Oh, the wing here. That art is everything. And then here we've got a beautiful page art piece with these two. Seriously, this art is everything. I love how vivid and striking the naked hardback art is. I'm actually tempted to just like remove the dust jackets. I always say that, but like this is really tempting. Like I actually really love these designs. Like I love the dust jacket designs, but I love these designs here. And I love that we got the spine that says the title as well. So in case I did actually take it off, then there you go. I could actually, you know, see the title. Then we've got the Unseelie Crown, which is book number 2. And I love, absolutely adore the colors on this cover. I love the greens, I love the blues of the clouds, I love the reds. I just think that it's a beautiful color combination. And then beautiful page there, but I need to show you, oh, this is gorgeous. Look at how beautiful that is. I could cry. Oh, that's magnificent. Now this naked hardback actually inspired the box set that we have. Check this out. Look at it. Look at it. I'm really happy that we have this design on the box. I think that it would have been a wasted opportunity to choose anything else because it's just gorgeous. Like it's stunning. I love that the box also has foiling. This has foiling. It's a foiled naked hardback, but it's also very vivid, very colorful, very striking. This set has something for everyone. And I think that's really cool. The third book in the series is The Unseelie Throne, and this one looks dangerous, it looks deadly, it looks captivating. Ooh, a little mysterious there. Oh, look at that. The way that she looks at him in an endearing way, that is how you know, that's how you know that the characters have some sort of chemistry going on there. Oh, we got another piano scene going on. I love it, 2-in-1 video. And then we got a gorgeous naked hardback once more with some absolutely stunning art. I think that they look so cute together. And then once more we got gorgeous art on the back. Yeah, wow. Like Faecrate absolutely slapped with this one. The artists that they commissioned for this absolutely slapped. They nailed it. It seems like they had a really good time putting this one together because I'm having a really fun time showing it off to you guys. And then finally, the fourth and final book in the series, The Unseelie King. This design is a little intriguing to me because you got so many swords just like stabbed into a tree and I don't know why. And then we've got a beautiful page design there. And then we've got a beautiful art piece with these two characters. You see the darkness, you see the light. Oh, I love it when the darkness and the light come together. Oh, and I love how they come together too. Oh. This is touching. Like, this is hitting me straight in the feels. Look at that. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Every single time I look at this set, I get so much serotonin. It's such a pretty set. I think the one thing that I don't love about it as much is the fact that the spines don't necessarily match the like vivid quality of the beautiful box set and like everything else. I think that these colors are just a little bit too muted and they don't really go with the colors on every other feature, but overall, I'm happy to say that doesn't matter because I could flip them over this way, or I could actually take the dust jackets off if I wanted to and display them spines out without the dust jackets. There are so many ways to display the set. It's such a gorgeous set, and overall, it is one of the best sets that I have in my collection. Yeah, I said it. And I wanted to finish this video off on a special edition book set of one of my favorite book series of all time. The book series that made me realize just how much I adore Gothic romance. It actually made me realize that Gothic romance is one of my favorite subgenres of fantasy romance. And that, my friends, is Nightshade by Carrie Lake. These sold out so quickly. I'm so happy that I read this series, or at least read the first book and got into the first book before I decided to purchase this set, because initially I have another set of this series and I'm not the biggest fan of that set's design. I actually initially purchased that set because I wasn't initially keen on the original covers either. Now that I think about it, I think that the original covers are okay, but for some reason I was kind of drawn to this series because so many book community members kept on saying that it's one of the best series ever. And this was a few years ago, right? These days, everybody's talking about Anathema. They're also talking about Phantasma and stuff. There's so many different gothic romances out there that I want to read as well. I definitely took inspiration from the series. Oh my goodness, it's so good. But it took me a few times. I actually attempted to read Nightshade 3 or 4 times before I finally got into it. And when I got into it, oh my goodness, I fell in deep. I fell in deep. And I'm so happy that I did, because it's one of my favorite series of all time. It definitely inspires me to write. Every single time I think about this book series and I'm like exhausted of writing my own book, I think about the fact that Carrie Lake wrote the series. I'm like, if Carrie Lake could write Nightshade, she could do it. So can you. Like, you can write this. I often think about like a handful of series when I need to be inspired to write, and this is definitely one of them. So these cover designs are gorgeous, as you guys can see. We got Nightshade and Infernium, and then we've got these cathedral pages. They are stunning, they are magnificent, they are everything. Some of the best pages I have on my shelf. I cannot show you the back end page art because the back end page art on both sides is unfortunately a spoiler, like a really bad spoiler for each of the books. So I'm not gonna do that, but I'm gonna show you. We got this beautiful art piece. I love how we've got the red hues going on here as well. We've got some beautiful red foiling there on this Nike. We've got a beautiful quote that says, "My love for you will never fade, not even when this wretched world ceases to exist and the sun dies out to the everlasting darkness. My life, my soul is yours eternally." I can't deal, man. I really can't deal. I've been hit in the feels again. We've got this beautiful reverse dust jacket, but I really dig this one. Oh, and we've also got a quote on the back here that says, "A villain is quite capable of love. It's only the matter of what he's willing to sacrifice for that love which separates him from a good man." I love this quote so much because it's so true. I personally think that villains are the most capable of love, and I also think that villains are the most capable of feeling, actually. This is my hot take, right? I feel like villains, because they often are driven by emotion, they could, in fact, be driven by love, and that could also make them corrupt. Sometimes you gotta make sacrifices for the greater good, but love, even though it can be selfless, it can also be selfish. I don't know. This is just an observation I've been making as of recently. It's definitely helped me with my writing. I'm just gonna say that. And then here we've got Infernium. Here we've got a longer quote that says, "Any god or devil foolish enough to lay claim to you will suffer my unforgiving wrath. You are mine, Farron, mine." There is no compromise. No bargain that could possibly change what has already been decided. Understand? Got a scene here. I know what the scene is. Some of you might know what it is. Some of you might be like, "Oh, I'm curious," and some of you guys might be like hitting the feels because of it. I love the stained glass that we got there. And then we've got a beautiful foil design with Farron on there. I think she looks gorgeous. And then here we've got a quote on the back of the book that says, "You are not alone. I will come for you in the darkness, and I will bring you back into the light." This series makes me feel so much. And then we've got a beautiful reverse dust jacket, which has an absolutely stunning interior. Oh my goodness. I'm so happy I have this set. I feel like my life is complete. Yeah, that's it. I just wanted to end on that note. So I guess that's gonna be it for this video today, book lovers. If you happen to stay to the end of the video, leave me the pink heart emoji with the sparkles, because, you know, we got some shiny new books, and I am loving them. So yes, there are sparkles around my heart at the moment. And if you happen to enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet already. Join the amazing community of book lovers. And also, I have social medias. I'm at Author Gianna Jones on TikTok and Instagram if you want to follow me there for some more bookish content. I love you, book lovers, and I will see you later. Peace.
Started out with half and I flipped it into double. Started out with half and I flipped it into double.